Recording in progress.
Yeah, that was the first.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy
Yay.
birthday, America. 145th birthday.
That's right. We live in the greatest country in the entire world.
Amen to that.
We are very blessed.
The freest.
That's right. We are very blessed, ladies.
Amen to that. For real. So, where do we start? So, what was for dinner for what did you have for 4th of July for dinner?
Scotch. No, actually no, we're still gonna my only prerequisite for the weekend was I'm not cooking if I don't want to.
I didn't cook
So
breakfast.
But you made something amazing. What did you make?
I made some St. Louis barbecue ribs, and we had some macaroni salad with it, but mostly ribs because, that's
You are the queen of the grill. I have seen the food you make, and it is, you could sell that. You should totally sell that.
Should I show the picture?
You should show it.
I should show
Mouth watering.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay. Oh, dang. It disappeared on me. Hold on. Was that the picture? Yeah. Well, I didn't make a lot, but I made some.
Okay, we can all lick the screen now. Maybe you want to lick the screen. It looks amazing.
Well, they turned out really good, and they were falling off the bone and everything. There was like, you know how people like to eat chicken, finger looking good. That's what it was.
You make chicken wings that look amazing too, though.
Thank you.
They do look amazing.
Thank you.
No, honestly, haven't eaten yet. We were thinking about ordering wings or something.
Oh, Hooters has good wings, I hear.
I've been to Hooters, and honestly, it's nothing to write home about. I really, really think it's just the Hooters.
I said I hear. I don't really eat their wings.
I don't either, honestly. I love Wingstop. Is it Wingstop? Yeah, Wingstop. The garlic wings on the bone. It's not a chicken wing if it doesn't have a bone. It's a nugget.
This is true.
What is wrong with people? It's a chicken nugget if you don't have a bone. You have to have a bone in the wing. I don't care if it costs a little bit more.
They don't even taste the same.
No.
It's the bones that make the flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my neighbor.
I can hear the fireworks.
Yeah.
It is the 4th. It is the 4th.
You just had to go and say no fireworks.
Yeah. Darn Biden.
But we were talking about Biden. You mean joke Biden?
Yeah, you know how he decreed that that no fireworks. Yeah. So what are people saying?
Means double the fireworks.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're Americans. We are based on rebellion. You tell us no, don't do this. We're going to do it twice as hard.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We were just talking about activism.
Yeah.
And activism, we were talking about how frustrating it is when you have politicians or somebody else saying that they're activists, but they don't do anything active, which is the whole root of activism. And if you're a politician and you want me to vote for you, if I don't see you doing anything except for posting Facebook things or telling me, vote for me, I'm running, if you're not doing anything active, I'm not voting for you because I'm an activist. You're an activist. We want active participation in getting things done. I don't want you just sitting there saying, oh, it should get done. I want you being active. That's part of activism.
Exactly.
That's what Merco was founded on, was activism. Grassroots is the heart of all of our whole nation.
Exactly.
Well, and like Danielle, you're one of the biggest activists that I know.
I'm a rebel.
You are, but you are plugged in. You're plugged in to a lot of the community. You're recruiting people into being activists and constitutionalists and Second Amendment supporters. Just one of the top people in this area, honestly.
Oh, wow. That's a compliment. I never knew.
It's true, though. I've been watching.
I just be me and try to be the best patriot that I can be, you know.
You are.
pushing through. So the cool thing is, you know, it's not only the anniversary of our America's freedom, the 145th. So you know that I posted a picture of our President Trump. I still call him my president. Anyways, President Trump, yeah. President Trump, and then background fireworks and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, and I put happy 45th birthday, America. And then I put in parentheses, see what I did there?
Yeah, I saw that. I love it.
45th, 145th. Yeah. So yeah. I hope
Big 2-4.
I'm hoping for 47.
Well, we love America. And, you know, even if we have a president we don't like and we disagree with, we're going to make it through. He's just a president. I wish we had more choices for president. We have more choices for Miss America than we do for president.
It's not so much that I do not like him, which I do not like him, but, you know, our current leader, can't bring myself to say the other word. Our current leader, official. But exactly, it's so much as who's behind him and making him make the decisions that he's making and putting in his ear. And
I want to know who's got their hand up his ass.
Oh, sorry. That's
I think that Joe Biden actually wished us the happy Christmas today. I think he said happy Christmas.
Oh yeah, I think he did. He doesn't even know that who his wife is.
Oh no.
I don't know if you remember that speech.
He crawled out of his mom's basement to text.
The thing.
The good thing is that your kids have a brain. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I brought him up as patriots.
Don't growl at me, dog.
Probably growling at the fireworks.
Dog is just standing there growling. Well, I'm hoping I have a fan on, so it kind of blocks it out. And then we were watching Boston Legal because I'm a huge James Spader fan.
Yes, I know.
He's so
I
weird.
never told you, but my dad, you know, my dad's been a magician almost all my life.
Yeah.
Okay. And he used to go to the Magic Castle in Hollywood for the dinners and the swap meets.
Okay.
So one of my dad's students he used to teach magic to had to perform at the Magic Castle to be accepted into the club.
Okay.
So while he was there, James Spader was there with his son. Who was having to perform like an interview there too. So he met him and he thought he was a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Be jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous. You're just even cooler now. Hey, quit that. My dog just decided to get feisty now.
Oh, little stinker.
He wants to play. I'm like, no, I'm not playing right now. No. Oh.
So come September, where are we going in September?
We're going to Houston, baby. For what is it? Shush. Noah, can you get him? He wants to play.
Isn't that the 150th also?
150th anniversary, yes.
Yes, of the NRA.
And I think I've gone the last 7 or 8 years now to the NRA annual meetings, which isn't as many as Bill Baum. He's gone for the last 30 years.
That's true.
But you know, we're not working this year. We're going to have fun. And it's in September 3rd through 6th, I think.
5th.
3rd through 5th.
But I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I'm a benefactor member. But it's just a different level of life member. It only matters. Okay,
I can't remember, but it starts with an E. Endowment, yes.
They're all life members. They're all life members. The only difference is people pay more money and it gets you nothing except for a different color pin. That's it.
You know, and I'm so concerned because, and I actually thought about doing it, but then I was like, no, maybe I should wait because I got a letter in the mail offering me with a reduced rate to become Patriot member. And I was like, oh, that might be a good idea. And then I was like, should I wait?
So you can actually upgrade at the annual meeting for a discount.
Yeah, even better discount than what they sent me.
So if you get one in the mail, you can sign up for a payment plan, which is the better deal.
The
if
what?
you can get on, they'll send you a payment plan option for upgrading. So they'll give you a discount and then offer you a payment plan that only comes by mail. If you go to the annual meeting, you have to pay it there, even though it's a discount. So you can do either one.
Okay, it was like $300 and something.
Oh, that's a really good deal.
Yeah, but see, I was curious
You can
because
wing it.
I thought about doing it. I really did, but then I was like concerned because of
Yeah.
the situation.
The legal stuff. So yeah. So they're actually, they have the leadership forum there. I can't find a place to get tickets. Even though it advertises on the calendar that the leadership forum is happening, I can't find a place to buy tickets. The Lloyd's of London has canceled the insurance with the NRA.
I saw that. That's
The NRA
ridiculous.
is in big financial trouble. I just wish that they would just get rid of some folks and put in some other folks and go towards the path of healing, but it's long from that. I'm still going to go.
I still do.
5 million members. I'm still behind. I'm still part of the 5 million members. I'm going to go and do what I'm supposed to do and vote for my floor vote and go to the annual meeting of members and watch all the drama unfold and see people that I see every year and love.
Right.
And get some free stuff and see all the cool tech and
I'm kind of bummed though that there's a lot that I saw in 2018 that aren't going to be there this year at all. So, but it's still a big list.
It's still going to be cool. And what's cool is over the last couple years, you and I had dealt with Rob Pincus and Adam Kraut and all those guys, and we were on opposing teams when we went and electioneered. But I have followed Rob Pincus this whole time and have a different appreciation for him. If you really follow him, he's actually a pretty cool guy and has some great ideas for the Second Amendment. I really have come to kind of adore Rob Pincus in his own little world.
Well,
and I think it takes all of us to work together. This has been so divisive, this whole problem with the NRA, but it really takes all of us as gun owners to get together and push forward. Whichever clubs you're in and groups you're in, it takes that kind of mindset. And Rob is one of those guys that's open to everybody, that Second Amendment at this point, and he's a truth seeker. I really, really have come to a new appreciation of him. I know I was a little bit of a biatch, and he was a little bit of
he's not really. I think when I met him, he made a horrible impression on me.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, for one thing, he was rude to me and thought that he could push me around. Which,
no, he was a total ass. I told him that.
I'm not the type of person you could push around, for one thing, that. So
we all had our different approach to electioneering. I think we took the higher ground electioneering. And I told Rob that I thought he was an ass after the fact. And I don't think he disagreed with me on that. However, I think there's been a lot of growth for both of us in the last 2 years. And especially with kind of the fall of the empire of the NRA. And I think it's good that we've all seen things that have opened our eyes, including, you've seen things too that you didn't see in 2018. And I've seen things that I saw some of from a different angle. I've just, how you get like little pictures of a story, but you don't know how they tie in together. I've put it together. And you've been able to put it together.
Well, no, I know. It's not like I can't meet him again and have a different thought about him. It's just that was my first impression of him. And at
totally reasonable. Yeah.
And at that time, I totally believed in what I was doing.
Oh yeah, no, I think
so. It was. Did. We all did. We were convinced and believed in what we were doing, which I still believe in it. But it's just I was given an impression, a different impression.
So here's what I think. Here's I get what you're saying. I totally get it, and I agree with you. And here's what I think what's happening is the people that we electioneered for aren't bad people. They're great people that have a heart for the Second Amendment. I think they were also pawns in this little game by other people. They were also pawns that didn't know they were necessarily pawns, but we were helping out for them to become pawns. And it infuriated other people. And that brought out some of their ugly side.
Well, too, I was just happy to be there.
Oh my gosh. But you know what? I mean, putting all the politic crap aside, the event is actually a freaking blast. You have 85,000 other gun owners and NRA members all carrying firearms, and there are so many cool things to see and so many cool people to meet.
And the question I have is, for this event, are we able to still open carry like we did in Dallas? And walk in open carrying?
Yes. Yes. Okay. If you have a CCW that is valid, and it pertains to Texas, you are allowed to go into the NRA meetings with your firearm on your body. Good. And it is free to all NRA members. You can actually join the NRA there. There's huge discounts on things. There's tons of free things. Eddie Eagle is there, who teaches gun safety to young children that are preschool and under. You're going to see people like Colin Yor, Gabby Franco.
That's what I want to know, if Coleon's going to be there, because I absolutely love him. He's pretty cool. And
all of them should be there.
Me and our friend Kathy Haka met Coleon.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Just adored him. Oh my gosh. She said he's so cute.
And Gabby Franco is super sweet, but Julie Golub is there. Kim Rohde is there. You see all of these cool Second Amendment people. They're usually there. Of course, Kim Rohde, the Olympian. Chuck Norris was there in 2018. Yeah. And you know what? Everybody has these Chuck Norris memes, but he's so small. I could literally throw him over my shoulder and kidnap him.
Yeah. But he's very cool.
Oh, he's a legend. He's a legend. But you see the Trumps there. The kids and the president will probably be there, or Trump will probably be there. Not Joe Biden. Yeah, Trump will probably be there, not Joe Biden. I did not see where they were having a concert this year.
Oh, I know. I miss. I'm kind of Houston. I'm sad.
I still want to go check out Houston.
Yeah.
I have all my cowgirl boots. Being a Montana girl, I have cowgirl boots. Want to wear my cowgirl boots and go eat some Texas food and have a fun time.
I'm going to pause this. Hold on.
I don't think they're having a concert this year, and I cannot remember. I think wasn't it Charlie Daniels Jr.?
Yes, it was Charlie Daniels, and it was awesome. And I love Charlie Daniels, and I'm so heartbroken that he passed away. But you know, he beat us all to heaven.
Yep, that's right. Now we're gonna see if the devil went down to Georgia on that one, right? He's playing the golden fiddle, right?
Right, exactly. I love.
But yeah, that was the year I took Britton with me, my now 20-year-old daughter, and she got to see the president and get her MAGA hat. Yeah. And she went to the concert with you, and we had a couple from Fresno, Sacramento area that are teachers, and I'm still good friends with them, Steve and his wife. And they took my daughter. They entrusted all of you with my child, and she got to see him in concert before he passed away. And it's a good time. The NRA annual meeting of members brings a ton of business to whichever city they go to. In Houston, I love Texas. Texas is a fantastic place if you're Second Amendment and just a good old person. I can't wait to go eat their food and go to the meetings. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to eat as much as I can there without pucking.
I know. I'm going to gain like another 20 pounds.
I still need to lose weight, but you know what? At 40 years old, I don't care. It's like, I'll work on it, but I'm not going to be unhappy.
I got you beat. I'm 48. So I'll be 49 this year.
Yeah, but you don't look good.
Thank God. Thank you.
You don't look good. Yeah, you don't look good. Still my hot chick.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm going to lose the weight. I'm working out and doing little things to help, but I'm not going to do it to make me miserable. I still want to be happy, and I love food, and I like to have a drink, and I want to have a good time. And there's so many things in life that aren't that important.
You know, I'd love to lose some weight, but I have an issue. I love to
You
eat.
like, yeah.
I like
You know
to
what?
eat.
If the Lord would have made food disgusting, we'd all be skinny. But we
Yeah,
have to eat, and food's delicious. So they're not fair. One of those not fair things.
I can't help it.
Mhm.
I love to eat and I love my sweets. I can't help myself. I'm probably going to end up being a diabetic by the time I'm 50, which is 2 years or a year.
If it hasn't happened now, it ain't gonna happen.
No, that's true.
So I have to tell you something embarrassing.
What's
And
up?
you may not love me as much after this.
Uh-oh.
But I got my first dose of the vax.
Are you serious? Why?
Because my kids really wanted to get vaccinated, and it was affecting their mental health because they're so panicked about this COVID thing. So I did it for my kids' mental health. And I have friends that are diabetic that are super freaked out about getting COVID. And I said, you know what? I don't necessarily agree with the vaccine. I don't really agree with the vaccine.
Disappointed. I
Yeah,
am disappointed, but
I don't really agree with it, but I'm doing it because I feel like some of my friends and family's mental health is more important than my comfort. That's my kids. I would do anything for my kids. You know that.
I know.
If my kids didn't want the vaccine, I wouldn't be I wouldn't do the vax, but
My silence says it all.
I know. I
don't
know.
get me wrong, I respect your decision. You're going to do what you're going to do. Okay.
I know there's some really really extreme anti-vaxxers that are going to be like, oh, you suck. I get it. I totally get it because I was not for it. But because of my kids' mental health, was more important to me than my personal opinions about the vaccine, honestly.
Well, I respect it. I'm not going to be mad at you for doing it. I mean, of course I have to know why, but the thing is, I'll respect you for doing whatever you're going to do.
Well, I blame stupid Fauci and all of this government shit because they have freaked out our kids so much that they can't function normally in society without being scared of it. And honestly, they do not feel comfortable walking around without being vaccinated or have a mask on. And I don't want my kids to live the rest of their lives with a freaking mask on.
Yeah.
It's just not right. So that's why I did it. It wasn't for me. It was for them.
My neighbors drive me crazy.
What the heck? Are they still shooting off the fire?
Yeah.
Firearm?
Can you hear them?
I can hear little pops. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of frustrating. My dogs are going nuts.
Yeah. I have a jet engine fan in the house going so that my dog can't hear it. That's the only reason he's not freaking out.
The thing is that it's like right there. So it's like, even when we have the AC on and it's kind of a loud AC or the TV on, dogs can hear so much better than we can,
Yeah.
So they could still hear it, and it's just frustrating. And I'm probably going to have to go through this for the next week and a half or so.
Yeah, until everybody uses up all of their fireworks.
To get back to that, just watch your health, any reactions whatsoever, because a lot of people who possibly already had COVID and getting their shots are getting blood clots.
Yeah, I've been worried about that.
Dangerous.
Maybe take aspirin or something. I got it done in my left arm because I heard it could be sore. My 20-year-old went and got the vax done without me even knowing. So that was kind of weird. She didn't tell me, and that's when she was living here. She didn't tell me till after the fact. But she did say your arm's going to be sore. I got Pfizer because it's supposed to be approved for ages 4 and up, and that's what. So my kids got it. But my arm was so sore for 3 days, and they tell you not to baby it, to use it. So I was making sure I was using my arm, and it did feel better. The more I used my arm, it still hurt, but it didn't hurt as bad. When it was dormant and I didn't use it, then it hurt more. But then it was like the 4th day I woke up and no pain at all. It was so weird. It went from a constant pain, like I had gotten punched in the arm in the same spot over and over again, to no pain at all, which was freaky. but I already think the vaccine's freaky. And so then I think my second dose is scheduled for June 9th, and I'm already wigged out, or July 9th, I'm sorry. I'm already wigged out about it because it hurt so bad the first time. And the second dose is supposed to make you sick and give you a mini Rona.
Yeah. So
But I'm
somebody had,
still against it, but I got it for a different reason.
well, you don't have to take the second one if you don't want to. But hold on.
Allegedly, it's not effective if you don't take both.
It's
But
not.
I actually asked the pharmacist at Rite Aid who gave us the shot.
Uh-huh.
I said, now I'm not going to put this on record, but what do you think of the vaccine? He was like, oh no, I think it's great. I think everyone should get one. We stopped it from spreading when we went and did this and that. I actually scheduled my kids. I wasn't going to get it because they wanted it and I didn't want to get it. But then I thought, you know what, my kids would be their mental health. It's their mental health.
Someone told me they took it because they said, well, President Trump took it, so it can't be all that bad. But you know what the problem is that I have about that is, how do we know it's the same vaccine?
I still think we're white rats. I think we're lab rats.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make me feel comfortable.
So I won't take it because I'm not going to risk myself.
And I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody to tell me I have to take this stupid vaccine. I don't think we should be forced to do it.
Well, you're right. We shouldn't. But the problem is there's places, businesses out there who are being allowed to ask if you did or didn't, and to discriminate against you if you didn't. And
I haven't run into that yet. I do see the little signs that say you cannot wear your mask if you've been vaccinated. I just walk in without my mask.
How would they even know? But they're asking for your vaccination. But that's you know what?
It's a HIPAA violation.
They're not my medical doctor, so yeah. I have every right not to give them that information. Mm-hmm. That's not their business to know.
Yeah, I agree.
My son had walked into a Lowe's with his, I think one time, I don't know if his dad was, I can't remember. He was by himself?
You take him
by yourself? Walked into Lowe's, and the manager and this another underling to the manager was there next to him, and they asked him if he was vaccinated. Let me see your vaccination card at Lowe's here in Marina Valley.
It's like, here, let me pull up my vaccination card.
Exactly. My son says, oh, you know what you sound like, right? And he said, what? How did you say it, son?
You need to see your papers to see if you are
exactly. Schultz. Sounds like Schultz. Exactly. I know nothing.
Yeah. So he said
nothing. Nothing. I know nothing.
He completely pissed
off. I know nothing.
I know he completely pissed off the manager, but the underling says, you know, you can get fired for that. To the manager.
Yeah.
So he wasn't very happy. He let my son go. But the thing is like, if anybody ever asked me, it's like, what country did I just step in?
Yeah.
What era?
Off the cattle car with my patch? What the hell?
Yeah.
My armband in swastika now?
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't mean anything against. That's against the horrible happenings. It's not about. I just want to clarify, it's not about Germans or anybody else. It's about what happened, the horrible things that happened there.
Yeah, in the Holocaust years.
Right. That doesn't mean the entirety of Germany. Just so everyone's clear on YouTube or wherever else we're posting this. My ancestors are Prussian, so it's nothing against them.
Mine are Norwegian.
Yeah, on my dad's side, it's Prussia. But I got a lot of.
I got French. Nordic. I got Norway. I got French. I got Norway. I got
Norway. Woo woo.
Yeah, Viking territory.
That's me.
Scottish.
Me. 40%. No, 50%. 50%.
And I know, okay, but and Irish. So you know that the Irish and the Scots don't.
Me too. Yeah.
So I got all that and American Indian. So.
Okay. Yeah. I sent my parents' ancestry DNA for Mother's Day and Father's Day, and I did Ancestry DNA, and mine was like 50% Scottish from Fife and Angus, Norwegian, German, Welsh, and um, Anglo-Saxon, basically British up there. So nothing south of Great Britain, basically, in my genetics.
Oh,
So
I got
ahead.
4% Nigerian.
What?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
What the
I think
hey?
everybody has a little bit, you know.
I had nothing. No, nothing.
Nothing.
Like if I step out in the sun, I scorch. I'm white with pink highlights. I have no olive to my complexion at all. Nothing.
From my arms down.
But I found out if you kiss somebody and then you take the Ancestry DNA, that will show up on your DNA profile. Not because I did it, but I had a friend whose girlfriend was Jamaican, and he was like kissing on her, and then he took the spit test, and it came back that he was partially Jamaican, and he has no Jamaican in him. So my parents were like, I want to kiss somebody that's gonna get me money. Like my stepmother was like, I want to kiss a Native American, and then I will get some money from the government. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're horrible. You're horrible.
Hey, that's an idea, but we don't advocate that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't trick Ancestry DNA. No, because
we advocate Second Amendment.
Right. We're not saying screw Ancestry DNA and get stuff from the government. We're not saying that.
Right.
But no, my stepbrother is actually part Cherokee, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Part Turkey or Turkish?
Cherokee.
My
stepmother, that's probably the Scotch. My stepmother is Bohemian Czechoslovakian. So I learned a bunch of Czechoslovakian words growing up. Most of them are either food or swear words.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so like knedliki is fat cracklings on bread. Kolaches are sweet dough with like a poppy seed or fruit filling. Sukadaminsky klutski, I can't say in English, it's not appropriate. It takes the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, good Lord.
There's all kinds of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Holepsi are cabbage rolls. I still make holepsi. I still make kolaches too. But yeah, I know more Bohemian than probably any other language besides English. Czechoslovakian, because that's my step family. My dad's family is Germans born in Russia. So we go back to Independence Day. We are the melting pot of the world. There are so many. You were talking about your ancestry, which is similar to mine, except we're adding French. And my ancestors came over here on a garbage barge.
Oh, wow.
At least on my father's side, they were considered Germans born in Russia, Kopakov, Russia. And they came over on a garbage barge and were indentured servants in Grand Forks, North Dakota. That's my father's side. And on my mother's side, they came over and settled in the South and East back in the Revolutionary War, Civil War eras, and fought in the Spanish-American War in 1812 and all those things. And I still have ancestors, relatives and ancestors that were in Texas. They're still there. And then we wind up here. And it's just, America is so amazing.
It is. And
it's so amazing.
I left one part out. I forgot to mention that my probably great grandfather 4 times back.
Yeah.
Okay. Came on a boat to Ellis Island from Cuba.
What? You're related to Vince.
Don't tell him.
We're talking about the infamous Vince Torres at Bullseye Sports in Riverside.
Yes.
He's
our
amazing.
Local and our favorite gun store to go to.
Favorite. Absolute favorite.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so he came over on a boat from Cuba. He was 17 when he came over.
How brave. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine traveling across the ocean to a different country at 17? I can't even imagine it.
It's a rough life, and it's, hard. But I remember that. And then my great grandmother was a chief's daughter in the Cherokee tribe.
See, that's where you
And
get your activism from. You have the warrior spirit in you.
and I think my French side came from her too, because my great grandfather was a Bailey, and Bailey, is French. So
No, a lot of French married Native Americans, and French Canadians were Native Americans.
and my
But that's
dad,
your warrior side, Danielle.
yeah, my dad's side's the Scottish and the Irish side too. So
Not that those are fighters at all.
yeah, and my grandmother, not my grandmother
Yeah.
is from the Norway Swedish area one.
You're a Viking like me.
I think that makes a pretty good warrior, don't you?
Hell yeah. You're my Viking sister. I knew it.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I love Vikings. Even the show Vikings is one of my favorite shows.
I've never watched it. Now I kind of want to watch it.
You never watched it? Oh my
Well, I
God.
don't own a TV, so I mean,
you got a phone.
I borrow. Well, that's true. I should actually watch it.
You need to watch it from beginning to the end.
But they're pagans. I mean,
they may be pagans, but the thing is, that's how it is and how it was.
Do I have to braid my hair when I watch it, like braids, and then eat lutefisk and stuff? Lessa.
Well, sometimes I do the Viking hairstyle with my hair too.
You do your hair amazing. I can't. I either straighten it or it's not straight. Those are my two hairstyles: straight, not straight.
Yeah, I do a lot of braiding.
You do yours all different, beautiful things. I can't do it.
It's hard though. I tell you, it's hard. But
now my dog hears the firecrackers because he went to the front door. Noah, can you grab the doggy?
And the funny thing is, my neighbor's daughter, cop.
She's a cop?
Yes.
Oh, because they're out on patrol. Probably they're probably not there.
Well,
hey, what do you guys want to eat?
She's out of a different city, but still.
Pick something to eat. I'll order it. Yeah, I told them so I roasted tomatillos and poblanos and a jalapeno. I'm gonna make a tomatillo salsa. Don't leave them marketing. Well, we already roasted them. I'll probably blend them tomorrow. But I told the kids this is the one weekend in my probably 40 years that I haven't cooked food.
Well, tomorrow, 4th of July is extended. It still says Independence Day.
I have the day off.
That's what I heard. So the new thing is, if a holiday falls on a Sunday, the Monday becomes the actual holiday for everybody who works. So they get the day off. My way of seeing it is, I asked, well, maybe it's like that because people have hangovers and they need to get over it before they go back to work.
Like Halloween, when they have the teachers have the next day off because the kids eat all the candy the day before.
Yeah.
So
I think they should call it Hangover Day.
Yeah, not PC enough, but give it a couple years, it'll catch on.
Yeah.
Well, so I work full time for a civil attorney, a great attorney, and then I work like 3 other contract jobs. So my regular 9 to 5, I have the day off, but I do work tomorrow for the criminal attorney that I work. One of the criminal attorneys that I work for. That's because I usually work Sundays for him, so I traded Sunday for Monday. But I get paid tomorrow to work by both attorneys, so whatever.
That's a good thing.
I think so.
That's cool. That's cool. So do we have any news you think is going on in the gun world?
Not really right now. I mean,
the only thing I have is that that came out today was 144 members of Congress signed a letter to the ATF, and probably about 40 something of senators signed the same letter and sent it to the ATF to stop the gun brace ban, or
Yeah.
for it, because that's not right.
I just think it's crazy. And I get the bump stock thing, and I get these little brace things, and all of the items that seem to legislate smaller issues on firearms, but some people argue that these, if once you allow the little things to become law, then you're allowing big things to become law. And I
Mhm.
totally get that. I think regulating all of these little pieces of firearms, it does lead to us, it's like the gateway drug to banning bigger things.
Yeah, you're right. You're right,
It's like,
because we
I
allow
mean, honestly,
something.
these are the marijuana of gun laws, really.
There you go.
It's horrible. Once you allow that, then you have the gateway drug into the bigger bans.
Yeah, and I believe too the comment period on the naming of the frames to receivers or receivers to
Oh my gosh,
frames.
the registration crap.
Yeah, the comment period is open still for anyone who wants to comment on the ATF's website on the renaming of, you know, the receiver to frames.
Well, even when that
So that's still
closes,
open.
even when that closes, you can still write your freaking letters to the AG. You can still write your letters. You don't have to stop participating in your legislation just because a deadline has passed. You can circumvent that and go around and write to the guy above that. You don't have to write to the comment section. You can just write directly to the AG.
Right.
Just keep writing to your local politicians first, then go one step above them, then go one step above them until you can't go any further. But even if you don't want to go out, or you can't go out in the street, you can write letters to these people and complain and annoy them. They have to see, once you have it in email or a phone call or in a letter, they have to acknowledge it. There is a process. There's a secretary or an assistant or somebody who has to acknowledge that they've received your complaint. It has to be acknowledged because it's a government entity.
Right.
So even if you can't physically get out there, or don't want to, or you're afraid, or COVID, or whatever your time constraints, whatever different abilities you have, you can still be active by writing these letters and going above that. So once the deadline stops, do not stop there. Go keep writing letters. Just because there's a
Exactly.
deadline doesn't mean that's the last day you have to put your 2 cents in. Go above that and keep going. Don't stop.
Oh yeah, that's what activism is all about. Just keep
That's
being
right.
active.
Exactly. Be active about it. And
Mhm.
you know what, if you want to learn more and you can't get to a channel, or you can't find something, you can actually go to your local gun store, and most of the people at the counter should know what the local political bills are that are coming up. They should be able to tell you politically what's going on that's going to affect your firearms or ammunition or whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
They
because
should be able to tell you that,
they
because it
should
affects
have that
them.
info. They should have that info because it's not only affects us, it affects them too.
Right. And like Bullseye Sports and Ammo, Riverside Magnum Range, Riverside Indoor Range, Dave's Magnum Range, all of these local to us, they're going to have that information there. Turner's is a great place to go as well. You have all of these places, Bass Pro, just go to any of your local places. When you support, even if you don't do anything politically, if you support these local businesses that support your right to bear arms, they're going to have this information. And when you go there and you support them, you're supporting the cause in your way. Even if you're giving them money to buy beef jerky at Bass Pro, you're still supporting
Or
people
fudge
that
from Bass
support
Pro.
your rights.
Yeah,
Right.
or
Bass
fudge.
Pro.
I love their
They
fudge.
sell Black Rifle coffee and
Yes.
Grant style t-shirts.
Oh, I have a bunch of coffee. I could have gave you some.
I have Black Rifle, like Black as My Soul or whatever that was. I don't know. It's not Black as My Soul.
The
It's
BB. I saw you posted the BB.
right. I
Yeah.
can't think of it now. What is it? Black is Black.
That's
Whatever my eyeliner color is when I wear eyeliner. It's like Black as Black, Black as My Soul, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I have the GS, which is gunship. I have the SS, which is smooth silencer. I have ammo, which is called Murder Out. and AK, which you know what that stands for. So
Uh-huh. I do.
yeah, and I have a few others too, but my favorite is the ammo and the AK, mostly ammo.
So Bass Pro was having a sale on Black Rifle, and I tried the one I have now, the Black is My Soul one, or whatever it is. And it's pretty good, actually. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's coffee. I mean, they make a good coffee. And as I zipped up my bag of Black Rifle coffee this morning, I thought, how do you even get in the business of roasting coffee?
Ooh.
Because it's really good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good. They are good. They were at the 2018 NRA meeting of the members. Is that
And
what
you
it's
know what?
called?
I did not stand. They had a long ass line of people waiting to get their free coffee, and I didn't get in it because I wasn't gonna wait in the 30-minute line for a little Dixie cup of coffee. Like when I was in Catholic school, it was called swish and rinse, where they bring you the little like Listerine and you swish it and rinse it. But that's what they give out at Black Rifle Coffee, because they go through probably hundreds of gallons of coffee, at least hundreds, maybe not thousands, maybe.
Yeah.
But you stand in line, you get a free little thing of coffee. And I wasn't going to wait in that line, but other people did.
When me, Kathy, and other person went, we were able to
Yeah,
get
other person.
some.
Other person.
And but they give it to you, of course, in black coffee. You don't, no creamer, none of that sugar stuff or anything, because they just give it to you black, which is
right.
Even still, because I drink with sweetener and creamer normally.
But if you can win you over with black.
Yes, which it did. Absolutely did. I loved it. I still I drink it all down to the last drop. I even bought a t-shirt.
Veteran owned and operated, and excellent freaking coffee. Excellent coffee. Hey, son. What, love?
And that is not a paid promotion of the Black Rifle Coffee, by the way.
Heck no.
This
no,
is
they don't endorse us, and we're just personal opinion. Personal opinion.
Our preferences. That's it.
Yeah. Disclaimer along the bottom. Not a paid endorser, but Black Rifle Coffee is delicious. Honestly, is delicious.
It's a customer endorsed. So let's just say
customer. This is a review.
Customer review. There you go.
Not an endorsement, a review. It's excellent freaking coffee.
There you go.
I am a creamer person. Like, I like almost as much creamer as I love coffee and one Splenda. But this coffee, I could drink black, and it has so much complexity. I love their coffee. It's complex. It has flavor. It has depth, and you can definitely tell the difference between other coffees in this coffee. And it may be just it's not even expensive coffee, people. It's super freaking fresh. It's delicious.
And not only that, when you drink it, you hear an eagle scream.
I think so. I think I heard Lee Greenwood when I drank my coffee this morning.
There you go.
I heard it. You're right. Eagle screaming, Lee Greenwood. And I think my chest puffed out just a little bit more when I drank it.
We can't help that, though. Our chest puffs out anyways.
But in a little bit more so,
it
makes your chest more perky because you're so proud of your country.
I think you had a little much scotch.
No, that's not. No,
I'm just kidding.
There's never too much scotch for that. No, so my youngest and I went, and we got these t-shirts. Like, I got Tom and Jerry, but I really wanted a Rainbow Bright shirt or a Strawberry Shortcake shirt. So if anybody sees one, I'll buy it.
Okay.
Or if anyone wants to make one, I'll buy it.
I was like, what?
No, you know that you're wearing. I can see your stars on your.
My stars.
I can't see your other sleeve. Is it stripes?
No, this is the pocket has a stripe. So
okay, there you go.
Boobies.
But boobies take up the entire screen.
That's the problem.
I'm not complaining, girl. I'm not complaining.
And I'm sure a lot of people aren't complaining either.
Yeah, I know. Mine are Tom and Jerry. I got them at Target.
You got your boots at Target?
Wouldn't that be handy? No.
Sorry, my asthma's starting now.
No, I got these. It was in the men's section. I got these t-shirts with my youngest daughter. But you know me, I'm always Miss Betty Crocker wearing proper stuff. And I thought, you know what? I wanted some t-shirts that were very cash. So I went to Target and got a bunch of cool shirts. I bought a bunch of Dunder Mifflin, you know, the Office stuff, and Johnny Cash and Tom and Jerry, but they did not have Rainbow Bright or Strawberry Shortcake or the Smurfs.
Did you get Johnny Cash?
Oh, of course I did.
Okay.
But I wanted Rainbow Bright too.
You've been redeemed.
Hell yeah, I got Johnny Cash, of course.
You've been redeemed at that point.
Yeah, no Second Amendment Montana girl would be worth her weight if she didn't buy her Johnny Cash shirt. Of course I got Johnny Cash.
Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah. But anywho, we digress way off the path. But if you go to the NRA meeting, you can get a bunch of shirts like that too. Hey,
what?
My dog seconded that.
Okay, so if you saw whoever you saw there, what famous person that might be there, would you be starstruck by?
I don't get starstruck.
I don't either, but I had one moment that I was, but not there. But go ahead.
Who would I love to see? You know, there's just regular people that I'm such a fan of. There's regular people I'm a fan of. That's the thing. Like, okay, we do have an NRA board member, Niger Innes, that I really, really adore. His dad was such a huge activist, especially for the African American community. I just adore them. Jerry Mikulik, I've met him before. He was at the Trigger Tech booth. It's a trigger that rolls on a cylinder instead of a square. It makes the trigger super smooth. Trigger Tech, if you go to their booth, amazing. And they're a Canadian company. I don't know if they've moved to America yet or had anything in America, but they sell triggers, like little triggers there. Love them. But Jerry Mikulik was there. I love Jerry Mikulik and Lena Mikulik. Awesome people. I love Gabby Franco. She's just down to earth and sweet. But I don't know if I get crazy. How about you?
Oh my God. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I thought it was somebody knocking at your door.
No, that's fireworks.
What the hell?
I'm inside the house, mind you, and you hear that.
Yeah.
Anyhow, no, I think I'd be excited to meet Donald Trump. Just saying. But that's probably,
Trump, yes.
But I'm never really, because I met a lot of people who were famous through the years, and I've never been really struck by them. Okay. But if you think of the greatest president that we've had in this lifetime right now, that's alive is Donald Trump.
Yeah. Reagan's not alive, so I can't count him.
No.
Sadly.
Definitely not George Bush. So, I mean,
oh my gosh, what a turncoat that guy wound up to be. Sheesh.
Yeah. But I think it would be that. I think one time when we were electioneering, and I didn't even know, and I didn't realize it, and I was talking to somebody, and somebody walked behind me, and I noticed there was detail. Yeah, there was detail with them, and I saw a white thing, and I was like, who's that? And then somebody said, oh, that was Donald Trump's son. I was like, you're kidding me? And he just walked past me.
Which reminds me, Alan West. Alan West is always at the NRA convention, and he's always like, I'm Alan West, don't you want my autograph? But he's running for governor. What do you think of that?
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, he's running for governor. I think of, isn't it? Yeah, he's running for governor. I just saw his endorsement.
Where, but
governor, Texas, right?
Maybe. I'm not really up on that part, but the thing is,
anywho, he's there. Ollie North is there usually.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be there though, really.
Norris is usually there for Glock now because he's a Glock endorsement guy.
Yeah, that's true. I did meet Alan West when I was there. We had a selfie together. He actually took my phone from me and held it up and pressed the button.
Gina Roberts of selfies. He loves selfies with everyone. Loves.
It was just like a kind of a little shock for me that he took my phone to do it, and I was like, oh, okay.
I like him. I like David Clark, Sheriff David Clark.
I would love to meet him.
Oh, he's so nice. He's so nice.
Yeah,
And
him.
yeah, he's just a nice guy. Super nice guy. Ollie North, huge fan of Ollie North. Huge.
I missed my opportunity to meet him because we were electioneering.
Yeah.
I was bummed out.
Yeah. No, Ollie is super nice. He's about this tall.
Amazing patriot too.
Oh, love him. Love him. Yeah. If he called and said, I have a body, I'd get the shovel. No, there's just certain people that you do that for, and he's one of them.
Right. And I met a lady who makes concealed carry type underclothing. And
the girl with the short hair.
Yeah,
right?
Danae Adams.
She's super cool.
She was really cool.
What a fox.
It's funny because I saw her first time I saw her was on a video of her wearing this skirt and a cute top and pulling out all this stuff out of her different concealed pockets. You're not looking. The different concealed pockets, and she had red hair.
Yeah, and then she changes her hair color.
Yes. So when I saw her, I'm like, I'm so used to you having red hair. She's not on to this time. I'm like, oh, you're so cool. Anyways, it's okay. So I got a picture of her.
She's awesome.
What was the other girl that was like, oh God, Antonia?
Okafor.
Yeah,
Okafor.
She's a pretty good firearms advocate.
Love her. She started with the colleges and moved up.
Met her. I loved her. I love her too. She's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see who else. There was a lot of people,
I would like to meet Steven Crowder.
Oh, I would love to meet Steven Crowder. He is so fantastic. Cool. But right now,
Judge Janine Pirro.
Yes.
I would love. A super fan. Super fan of hers. Yeah. Yes. I want to be her.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if Steven Crowder would be able to go though to the convention.
Yeah, he would. Well, he wouldn't be able to go.
Huh?
He wouldn't be able to go, but I still think he'd be awesome to see him there.
Yeah, he was having, I think, heart surgery recently, in the next couple days, or had past few days. So he had a heart surgery, and then also his wife is about to have twins soon. He's gonna be a daddy. So awesome. I think NRA is kind of out of the picture for him, anything like that right now.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I agree.
But he's pretty cool. He's actually out of Texas, but I think Austin.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But yeah. So. And who else did you just say? I'm sorry.
Steven Crowder. Who did I? Hey, you know what? If James Spader wants to go to the NRA convention, or Benedict Cumberbatch, then I would be happy. No, they have nothing to do with Second Amendment. I'm just saying. Those, no. Or Betty White. If Betty White wants to go to the convention, I'd be all up for that.
There you go. I don't know. She's kind of.
No, I don't know. Just regular people. I like regular people. I'm not starstruck.
I'm not really starstruck. I don't really.
I'll see you there, and that'll be good enough for me. And there's an old couple that I meet there, an older couple every year that I meet there that I just love to meet, and they're regular people. It's just regular people I love meeting, actually, at the convention. It's like family. It's an NRA meeting family. Love it.
Yep, the OGs.
My OGs.
Yeah. I mean, I had one time. Oh gosh, my dog's crying. One time that I was not. You disappeared.
Oh, sorry. What the hell happened here, doggy? Okay, there we go. Wait, I wasn't. What?
You keep going.
What happened? Where did it go?
So I figured this out. One time that I was really there. You disappeared completely. Are you there?
A little slow. A little. Pot stickers.
I was. Oh my gosh, this drives me crazy. I was telling you there was only one time I was really like starstruck, sort of.
With who?
Okay, so when me and my husband went to Vegas, we went to go see the Rat Pack show.
Mm.
Okay. And they had a guy playing Frank Sinatra, Sammy
Love
Davis,
Frank.
and the third one, Dean Martin, and then who's the other guy? I can't remember. Anyways,
Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis. Yeah, good.
anyways, just get to it. Was gonna say. So the guy playing Sammy Davis Jr. Oh my God, he needed help. He wasn't. He did the voice. He had the voice down and everything, but you are gone again. It's all.
No, I'm here. I'm here, and we're just turned out the light. I'm just moving for a second.
Okay. Anyways, the guy playing Sammy, his voice was down. His singing was okay, not right on, and his jokes were just bad. They weren't even like Sammy Davis quality. And Frank Sinatra guy, his singing was great. He kind of looked like Frank, but he wasn't really, you know, are you there? I feel like I'm talking to
I'm here.
black,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm
black
here.
spot.
I just moved for a second. I'm coming back.
There
I
you
promise.
are.
See, here I am. Here I am.
Okay. Okay. So, anyways, the Frank Sinatra guy did good in singing and everything. The jokes were good. But then there's Dino. Okay. The guy who played Dino, Dean Martin, I absolutely loved him because I love Dean Martin. I love me some Dino. So
Yeah, me too. I love Dean Martin.
I was really excited about it. He sang so beautifully. He looked like him. He acted like him. He was just, all Dino. So that I was really excited about. So I wanted my picture taken at the end of the show with Dean Martin. I didn't want to take him with the other two.
Oh yeah.
I did it with Dean Martin.
Right.
Okay.
Dino was the one that could sing the best.
Yeah. So I was really excited. I got a picture with all three of them, and then I got a picture with just Dean, the guy who played Dean. I said, "No, you ain't Dean Martin.
Right.
I know that, but can you sign my picture?"
You signed my left. No, I'm just kidding.
I said, "You don't have to sign it, Dean. You sign it your name, but I know it's you."
Right. Right.
But yeah,
that's really
it.
cool.
I love me some Dino. So
no,
but
I
that's
love
probably that's probably the only time I really ever got excited. So, but I met a lot of people. I even met David Copperfield, the magician. I met
that's super cool.
Yeah, the Night Court, Harry Anderson. We met another magician, Harry Blackstone. I've met your favorite. I'm not gonna say the name. And there was an actor that was on the Waltons.
On the what?
On the Waltons.
Was it John Boy or no, the dad?
No, I believe it was John Boy.
Okay.
So I just can't remember his name. His name's David. I can't remember. Anyways,
I should know this. My mom watched the Waltons like religion.
Yes. Well, he even went to Calico Ghost Town with us and hung out with us all day. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my mom would be so freaking jealous right now.
My mom was. But there's others I met. Yeah. I think we met Bob Hope once too on a job. My husband met what was his name? That rapper there's a rapper. I forget what his name is. Oh God, it's up in my head. That's I can't remember his name. Anyways, he had to take him to an event in one of the cars that he was working with because he did the SEMA show, and this rapper says, don't you know who I am? And my husband's like, no, who are you?
Yeah.
And he told him, he says, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
People get upset because you don't know who they are.
They must be really full of themselves.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But there's been a few others. I almost got to meet what's his name? The guy that did the Fantasy Island.
The plane to plane guy?
No, No.
Different guy. Hold on. I don't know.
He was on Star Trek too. You're muted.
My kids wanted to know what we wanted from Taco Bell.
Oh,
He was on Star Wars, not Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
He was Khan.
Oh! I know. I can see him right now.
Yeah. Amazing actor.
Right. Jackson. Shoot. I can picture him. As Khan.
Yeah. So
The
I
Wrath
almost.
of Khan.
Yeah.
Rack. I can't remember though.
Yeah, he's
God,
God, I don't know why names always just escape me, you know. Ricardo Montalban. That's why.
Yes, Ricardo Montalban. Yes.
He had a
Forever Khan.
right. He has a theater in LA or Hollywood, somewhere over there.
He
And
does?
yeah, a
Is
theater.
he's dead, isn't he?
He's dead. He did
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
But he had a theater that was for Hispanic actors and actresses and stuff like that, and supported that. And so the guy that married his daughter, Ricardo Montalban's daughter,
Okay.
my husband did customize and painted his motorcycle for him. Still have the picture today.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
So he did all that for him, and he was gonna, take us over to meet Ricardo Montalban. But then he
How
passed
cool
away.
is that?
Yeah.
Sad face.
Yeah.
I do love Spock though. I mean, I've seen almost all the Star Trek movies. I like Spock. He's my fave.
He's pretty cool.
I like the weirdos. Doctor Strange, James Spader. Who's Ultron.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Spock.
Spock's, I think, one of my faves.
Spock, yeah. And then
I have a Spock Barbie doll.
do you?
I do. I do. I have a Spock Barbie doll, and he's still in the box, and I actually have a Kirk Barbie doll, just because they go together. I'm not a fan of Kirk. I love William Shatner, no offense to him, but I just think Spock is way cooler. Without Spock, there is no Kirk.
It's not logical.
Boring Kirk.
It's not logical.
Not logical at all. No living long and prospering.
Exactly.
No volcanology.
Yeah.
Spock is cool. I just like the weirdos. I like the weird guys. The nerds, the weird nerds, hot nerds.
If I was alive in the 50s or 60s, I would have loved to meet Vincent Price.
Oh, he's so cool too.
Yeah, he has an amazing voice.
He's so cool.
Yeah. But of course, I didn't get born until 1972, and my movie crush was Bruce Lee. But he died the year I was born. So I didn't know that until like years later, obviously.
Jeez. I never knew that about you. I was
No?
like, no, Bruce Lee. I was like, what?
Yes. He's a badass. Sorry.
Wow. No, so going back to Vincent Price and all of his coolness, when I was 4, I was a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I loved Thriller. Was my favorite, my absolute favorite. I made my dad record it on VHS off of MTV. And then my crush when I was a kid was Robert Redford, but he's a huge lib. I just can't get on board with him anymore. Just can't.
Yeah, no.
No, but now I like the weirdies. Like James Spader and Benedict what is his name, guys?
Cumberbatch.
I always say it wrong. They're like Benadryl cucumber.
I think it's Cumberbatch. I don't know.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I think.
Cumberbatch. Cumberbund. Something. I don't know. Doctor Strange. That's all you need to say. Doctor Strange. And you know what? I hopped on board with the Sherlock Holmes thing that he did with The Hobbit with Bilbo Baggins. Everett.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. But then
Oh,
he got all freaky during the Sherlock Holmes thing. The Sherlock Holmes series kind of veered off into like some weird Sherlock Holmes, and I couldn't get on board with it. Where
yeah.
they did a whole episode where it was almost all nude, and I couldn't get on board with it. Like the lady was nude and was seducing Sherlock, and I was totally focused on
Sorry, my
Benedict.
facial expressions like
Yeah, no, I just couldn't get on board with it at that point. I said, you know what? They kind of veered way off of the Sherlock theme and went into some really pop culture trying to impress the current masses, and I just hopped off the wagon with that part. But Doctor Strange, I can dig that. And now they have a Doctor Strange 2 coming out, which I can get on board with. Totally. Hot
yeah.
nerd. Hot nerd.
You're one of them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Star Wars nerd.
I know. I see all your Star Wars stuff.
I have a ton of stuff. I have like.
You could be Princess Leia for Halloween. You should be Princess Leia.
Oh, I don't know about
I
that.
could see it. You have such long hair. You could do the big.
I'm a rebel
My dog
scum.
hears What?
Am I rebel scum?
No. Not,
That's what
well,
they
you are
call
a rebel. You are a rebel, but not. Hey, doggy.
them.
I can hear the fireworks now.
I don't know if I want to be Princess Leia.
Yeah.
She
She's
was
kind of a
kind
weenie.
of, yeah, she was kind of a badass in certain ways.
Well,
But
somewhat, but you're better than that. You're way better. You'd make Princess Leia a cower.
yeah, I think I'm more like her father, but I'm not a father. I have my phone rings. When my phone rings, it's the Imperial March, and when
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
when my text goes off,
Yeah.
it's Yoda saying a message from the dark side. There is.
You should have that for specific people.
I don't know. I need to figure that one out. I was gonna have because I like shooting and stuff like that, the range and all that. And I was gonna do the ones where it's a gun shooting when it rings, which I did one time.
But then when it goes off in the store.
Well, like I think it was like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and I still have my red pickup truck. And my phone was connected to the stereo Bluetooth.
Right.
And me and my son were in the car, and so when my text message went off and we were at a stoplight and the windows were down,
they thought that was gunfire.
We sat there, and when it went off, we went like this. Oh, people looked at us like, "Oh my god,
somebody's shooting at us!" No, that happened with my ex-husband. He had the shotgun shell, the racking of the shotgun as his ringtone, and he was actually going to the airport to come here from Montana or vice versa, but I was texting him the entire time, so every time I would text him, it would sound like a shotgun getting racked.
Oh my god.
And he's like, oh, I have to not talk to you right now because I'm in line at TSA and your text keeps going off and it sounds like a shotgun pump action shotgun every time you text me, so stop texting me because I'm gonna get in trouble. Change your ringtone. But yeah, he's in TSA and there's this shotgun.
That's not good.
Action sound.
Yeah, that would not be good. I wonder if they looked at him funny.
Probably. I mean, I'd look at him funny anyway, but yeah, he probably got extra looked at.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we've done that, and then we drive down in the city, like in the evening, me and my son in my truck, and we'd have the Imperial March playing so loud with the windows down and the sunroof open, driving by people. We had one guy follow us and stop, pull up next to him and say, "Hey, Star Wars." We're like, "Yeah, cool."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've done that with my stereo, but I was actually stuck on the 10 interchange. Hey guys, will you let him out, please? Just let him out. Hold on a second. But anyway, I was on the 10 interchange getting onto the 215, and we were stuck on the overpass for like a half hour, and I played Highway to Hell. And I rolled down the windows.
Perfect. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, AC/DC, what's going on?
They just set off a huge firework right now.
Oh, we should probably all go though. I mean, it is 10:09 and it is Independence Day, and fireworks are going off. My dog is going crazy.
Well, it's been a while, so we're catching up and stuff, and
It's fun to
We,
BS.
we did talk about firearms, legislation and stuff going on in the world
Yeah.
of firearms of the 2A. We talked
But you know,
about
the babes in arms thing and the the freedom thing is, I mean, we want to show people that we're normal, what we
right,
consider normal Americans that are just living in a place that seems to be very anti Second Amendment, but we are regular people that are for Second Amendment. There's millions of us in the country, but a lot of us in California as well. We just don't get heard as often. And that's one of the reasons we're doing this, is so that we can be heard and let other people know that we are here.
right, exactly.
Wow.
And so, I mean,
So happy birthday, Merca.
amen to that. Yes, happy birthday, America. 145th birthday. Yeah, I did it again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, to our our firearms freedom celebration is coming up on June 11th from 11 to 2 at Riverside Magnum Range, and it's on a Sunday. But this time, this is a bigger celebration for us because it's our 1 year anniversary of having this event.
Yes,
So,
Danielle was the pioneer of that, and she has kept it going this whole time. It has never waned in popularity. In fact, it has just increased in numbers, and she has educated and supported more people in the over COVID than any other group that I know local. And she's still going strong. So if you want to come out and learn political stuff, training, or just hang out and shoot, this is the girl right here. Danielle is the girl for you.
and also, to have some good food, because this time we're having like a little soiree party.
I'll
See,
bring
look at
some
those
stuff.
eyebrows. Yeah, and so it's going to be a good time, and you could, if you don't have ammo and you don't have your firearm, or you have a firearm and no ammo to shoot, that's okay. You could still come out and do some fellowshipping with some with other like-minded people.
Yeah,
2A
ask
people.
questions. Ask questions. Give us tips. We always learn from our students. That's how it goes. And yeah, just hang out with like-minded people, even if you just want to socialize and not shoot anything. It's still fun. You're
Yeah.
with people that are open to everybody, and yeah, we're just constitutional people that live in California that support the Second Amendment, and we happen to be females.
Yeah, and we're both
Campaign.
instructors, and there are also other instructors who will be there. If anybody wants to talk to some of us, we're open to helping or answering any question you have.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen. But happy birthday, America. Danielle, I have seen so much growth in you since I pulled you off of the wall and out of your box. Quote, quote. You are just an amazing lady. You are one of the people that's so inspirational for activists in America. And I just love that you are part of our country and our movement and our Second Amendment and our grassroots. You have brought so many people in and educated them, and your enthusiasm and knowledge can't be replaced. So thank you. I'm so glad that we were blessed to meet each other. You've truly been a blessing on my life. I'm so glad to be celebrating America's birthday with you and have you as a fellow patriot. And I just love you to pieces.
I love you too. Well, I can't let you get away with just saying that. Come
Yes,
on now.
you can. Yes, you can. You can walk away. You can
No,
walk
no,
away
no,
with
no,
that.
no. I can't walk away with that. I have to thank you, because if it wasn't for you getting me out of the box, I wouldn't be the person I am today when it comes to the 2A.
Just needed to brush off a little dirt to get you out of that box.
Not only that, I have to say you've grown too. And I know that you've been through a lot through the last few years. And I have to say, if it wasn't for our friendship and the strength within our friendship, and I could tell you anything and never sugarcoat it for you. Okay, if I could tell you something you have never gotten mad at me for it. And I appreciate that because you know I love you and I want to see you prosper. And, you know, with this new venture that we're doing together, I can see so much future in that. And you're like my mentor. You've always been like a mentor to me. And I just want to continue and do more things with you, you know, more 2A things.
Yeah, I
Um,
love it.
and grow our new venture that we're doing because I appreciate you and I appreciate everything you've taught me. And you know, I appreciate your knowledge and I just appreciate you. Everything.
I love you.
You mean a lot to me. You're one of my closest and bravest friend I have right now.
Well, I love you.
I love you too. And let's just keep moving forward.
Amen to that. Let's keep moving forward.
Happy America. Happy
Happy birthday, America.
birthday, America. And to my neighbors, oh my gosh. Happy America to you too.
Stop shooting your firearms in the air, dummies.
So yeah, don't shoot your firearms in the air, people. Because
And
whatever
join us.
top must come down.
That's right. Join us
Sorry,
next week for
yeah.
some more.
Yeah, so it is dangerous. We do not advocate that. But anyhow. All right, so it's time to say goodnight, and I hope you
Yes.
have a great night and get some sleep and not have to worry about these big booms going off. And my dog is crying.
My dog is too.
So
All right. Good night. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.